Hi friends, so today we'll see how to deploy an Angular application to the Azure cloud. So first of all, we have to check Angular version and the node should be installed. So first, I already installed the node and Angular. So let's check the node. Node is already installed. Then we will check an Angular. You can see, yeah. So Angular is also installed in my PC. It's the latest Angular I installed. So first of all, we have to check the version and then we are good to go. So for this we have to we are creating a new Angular application by using this command ng new trim app. Okay, so we can give any command to create an application. So first what I will do, I'll go to the desktop for my reference and then I will create one directory for my reference, test demo. In that directory, I'm creating my Angular application by using this command. So I want to give my application name would be my test demo. So I'm giving the test demo application. So this command will create an Angular application. So you can see it will take some time. It will ask you, would you like to routing? Yes. Then it will ask you like which CSS you need to select. So we can select CSS or yes CSS. As per the requirement, you can select this styles. So for now, I need yes CSS. I'm selecting this. After that, we'll start the creating an application. It will do everything for you, like it will fetch the dependencies, modules. So normally it will create the normal app module for you. So it's a basic an application that it will create the app module for you, and by that we can start from the scratch to creating an Angular project. So it will take some time for installing the packages. So we can see here it's successfully done. So now we'll go to Visual Code. I'll show you how the application is. So as we know, we created the directory test demo. In that demo folder, we have our Angular application. So we need to open this folder. So we'll open the folder in the Visual Code. So I'll select the folder. It will get open. So now you can see. So in the package.json, you can see all the scripts files are created. So if I can show you for the just basic understanding purpose, here would be the all commands are there. Ng serve, ng build. It is for the build. It is for the starting the application. So these commands are already placed here. So we need to start the application. So to start the application, by default port localhost 4200. It's getting started. Ask you for some libraries and privacy. They will ask you condition that you need to access. So we can give yes. As we can see here, we are able to fetch all the dependencies. It's compiling all the dependencies, whole code. Then it will start the application. Okay, so it's successfully compiled. So we'll check first started or not. So we'll hit the particular port. Localhost 4200. Yeah, our app is started. So my test demo app is running. We can see here. So we just want to deploy this application on Azure. Just want to deploy this application on Azure. So what we will do here, we need the Azure portal access. So we can see here in the Azure portal, there would be the app services is provided by Microsoft Azure. So first of all, in this case, we have to create an app service. By that, we can deploy an application on the Azure. So we have to add this service. You can see here. Then if you have any default resource group, you can select that. If not, you can create new resource group here. So I have already an default resource group, so I'm selecting that. So test demo was our application name. So yeah, so it's not taking special cares, so we can give like this, test demo app. Okay, it's also not taking, then yeah, we can do a demo app. Okay, so Angular test demo app is created. Now we have to select the .NET LTS for this. If we are deploying any Angular application or Visual Code application we are coding, so we have to deploy on the .NET here. So I'm selecting LTS 2.1. Also, we can select here our region as per the requirement. So I selected the Central US. Also, we can select here the free version for this. The free version is already available and it is providing through the Azure. So in the free version, it will provide the infrastructure of 1 GB memory and 16 minutes per day on compute. So as per the requirement, we can select the plan here, the production, isolated, and dev test. So there are different plans. So for now, I'm selecting this. Just have to do a next. So it will create an web app for us. It will take a few minutes. Yeah. So it's verified and reviewed, so can create now. It will show you the notification here in the user portal notification bar. It will take a few minutes. Okay, so we are good to go. So we can click on go to resource, and here we can see our web app is created. We can stop, we can restart, and we can delete by this way. So this is our URL for the application. If we copy this, we can hit this application, hit this application here, and we can check application is currently working or not. So the browsing is working for us. For with this application for web app is created app service. So for this, if we want to deploy the Angular application, we have to create a pipeline. So we'll come to that point. If you click on here also, we can browse for application. So application domain for your application is created, and now we'll come to the next step for the deployment center. So if we go to the deployment center, we will redirect to the Azure DevOps portal. So by that we can create our pipeline for Angular. So I'll show you how we can create a pipeline for Angular. It's redirecting to the Angular. It's redirecting the Azure portal. Okay, so it's came here. So this is the one of the part of the deployment. We can select the GitHub, Bitbucket, Azure repositories, or local Gits. So by this way, by this clicking also we can, this is the one scenario we can generate the pipeline, and we can create the CI/CD pipelines. For now, that is the another way. And the second way is like we can select here an Azure DevOps, and we can go to DevOps organization directly, clicking on new link tab. We get an Azure DevOps, logging in. So here we can see, if you want to create an organization, we can create an organization, but I have already one organization. So deployment organization, I'll go there and I'll create an pipeline. First of all, my code is on local. First, what I have to do is like I have to check in my code to particular repository. Then I have to create a connection by going the project setting, and then we will start to create pipelines. First of all, we'll check in the code on GitHub repository. So this is my organization Happy Day. So I'm creating a repository for an Angular app. So here you can see I'm creating a repository for Angular application. For now, I'm just making it a public. I'll create a repository. So here I copied the link. So I'll go to the command prompt, and I created a test demo. Yeah, I created the directory on the desktop. Then go to desktop and first, and then test demo. So I'll check like what are the folders in there. There would be the one folder only. You can see the node modules are there, and my test demo app is there. So we'll directly go to the my test demo app. first I'll clone the repository, then we can check in the code, git clone. So my repository is get cloned. I'm going to my folder. So first of all, what I will do, I'll take the content from the test demo and we'll paste into the Angular application, Angular app repository. That would I can check in the code on my repository. After it will get copied, we will check in the code. So code is ready. Don't copy the node modules from your code. So we can see here, can check in the code. Wait. Didn't give any message. First Angular app. For any type of message here, you can check in the code. And let's push the code. So 100% we are good to go now. Now we can create a pipeline. The code is checked into the GitHub repository. As you can see here, if refreshed, we'll see the code. The whole code is deployed. So let's get started with creating pipeline, and let's create the connection using the project setting. First we have to go to the project settings, then we have to go to service connection, create a service connection. Here the GitHub, or we can select other Git. It will take the Git from here. We have to give the repository URL as we cloned from that URL. So I'll take this Git repository URL and come to this service connection URL and paste it. Then you have to provide your username and password. Connection name default, you can give anything, like I'm giving here Angular connection, and description it's not mandatory. So we can save here, and we have to go back to the Azure DevOps organization. So my friends, so my connection is ready. You can see my Angular connection is ready. So we'll come back to the Azure pipeline and create pipeline will do. So it will ask me something. So we are able to create the pipeline. So I selected the other Git option at the time of creating the connection. So here also I'm doing that. You can select GitHub also, but here my connection is other connection. So we can do that other Git. Also we can see here our connections are listed here. So already default connection one was created, Angular connection. So it was taken by the Azure cloud. So we'll continue. My branch is the master branch, so you can select the branch from here. So I just continue this. Here all the templates are presented like .NET, Maven, NPM, everything is present here. So whichever template we want, we can post it. So I'm creating an empty job here for now. Okay, so here is the add button. We can add the tasks. Firstly, in this case, npm should be installed before the build an application or start an application. So first I'll add this task, install, publish and the npm packages. So here the default will be the npm install would come, and here we can select the command. So just want to select an npm. So I'll create another task for build and select and I will add here. Then we'll come to here. So here we have to select an custom, because here we have to do an ng build. So we'll do an ng build here, and here the custom command I'm giving here. So we are selecting the custom. After that, here I have to pass command and argument for building a particular application. I'll give a command that ng build -prod is the command to make a build, and this is the name we are displaying here. We can say a build, angular build. Yeah, that's it. Then we will add one more task for publish artifacts. I think it would be this one. So I added the publish artifacts. So what will happen is, whatever the path for the Angular application in the dist folder, it will create an particular package or targeted folder. So like we are creating in the jar for Java, so like that way, after building, the dist folder will be created in the Angular. So I'll mention that here. So from this dist folder, it will take that package of Angular and it will come to the drop folder. So artifact name I am giving. So artifact is like one space it is giving from the Azure DevOps, that we can create particular artifact for our application. So it's like an repository, or we can say a storage. So it will create artifact for us and it will deploy our application there. So it will dist folder that would be deployed there only. So for now we'll just do save. We can give the commit name or commit here. So I'm giving blank here, save and run. So it will start a pipeline to run. So see here the job is started. It's getting installed. Initialize job is done. First, it will check out the repository from which connection we gave. So it will get from there. Then now it is getting installed. It will take some time. Few minutes it will take, and it will get built as done. It won't take more than 2 minutes for the pipeline like get installed and built. Build is started. So here we can see to give us logs or errors. If we are getting errors, it will show here. So build is done. So it's publishing the artifactory, and yeah. So our job is done. It's published to the artifactory. We can see here the drop folder is created. In the drop folder, it will create a folder of my application. Co is deployed. Whatever it was in, it was created in the dist folder. So we quickly go to the release pipeline. So we'll create a new release, new pipeline for release. So here we can see we selected the Azure deploy services on this agent. Deploy app service is selected, and we are checking the connection. Selecting this. So we have to come to this stage one. Here have to select subscription. I can check the subscription for by coming here also. So there are a lot of subscription I have. So I'm checking that first. Subscription, my Angular test demo is working. So we can see here, this is the subscription. The same subscription I can select there. So I have to authorize. Sometimes it will ask for password, sometimes it will directly authorized. 0.0. We have to refresh here. Application, what we create. So like this way we can deploy in our application. using the Azure cloud. So this is the way to deploy an application on Azure cloud using Azure app services. Subscribe to our channel. If you like the video, please like it. Thank you for watching Happy Day Tech videos.